I used to view the world in 720p, but with a long streak, it's more like 4K. Think about it. Have you noticed that a lot of young men walk around with an empty look in their eyes? If not, you probably have it yourself. What many people may not know is that PMO can cloud your brain. This is a process, and it happens gradually. They start watching adult content at a young age, and everything is fine. But after a couple of years of constantly watching adult content, the pathways in your brain start to change. You will notice that you're always a step behind with everything you do. You may forget a lot, or you can't seem to be sharp in social interactions. When you stop relapsing, it's almost as if a veil is removed from your eyes. Everything in the world seems sharper, and a lot of that has to do with the overstimulation of the brain. When you constantly bombard your brain with adult content, you'll have a difficult time trying to focus. Your brain is so used to extreme pleasure that all the other normal things in your life become dull. After the constant flow of adult content, your brain will become overstimulated and eventually tired. Eventually, this can result in a burnout. I used to drink alcohol at parties. When I drank, I felt sharper. Most men need alcohol or drugs to function normally. This has everything to do with PMO. If you are in the pleasure trap, you constantly need dopamine shots to maintain your sharpness, but eventually you need so much you'll become depressed. Now when I drink, it is exactly the opposite. Alcohol slows me down. If you think about it, it's only logical. My brain doesn't need a surge of dopamine to function. I already have all the dopamine that I need, but now I get it from natural, healthy sources. But when you constantly do PMO, your brain does need something to work powerfully, all because of overstimulation. PMO is an addiction, and every addiction is detrimental to your brain. When you are an addict, everything except for the very thing you're addicted to becomes boring. How many men are only thinking about women? In society, it almost seems like every man is addicted to women. Think about it. Why do so many men dress nicely and go to a club on Saturday night? The majority of these men do this to get laid. Women are constantly on their minds. Just like drugs, you need to get rid of this addiction. It is not necessarily bad to play a video game, but when that is the only thing you think about, you have a problem. You need to live again. Go play some football with your friends, or go start a new hobby. Life has more to offer than you know. Stop relapsing, and you will see that life has always been beautiful, even when you were still addicted. When your mind is clear, so is your heart. You can do what you always wanted to do. You can live, and I mean really live your life.